Thank you so much for staying tuned. If you just joined us, this is TMI with Wilson Omasho. It's all about the ANAMBRA state gubernatorial election. Yes, the event that shaped the process, that is what we're talking about. Well, the electoral umpire said the reason for the extension of the election was because of disruptions in some areas, and he talked about the machines malfunctioning. So you're trying to paint a scenario of what might happen if time isn't really taken to make sure that everything goes smoothly according to the tenets of electioneering in Nigeria. Go ahead with your analogy.
Yeah, thank you so much. I said, okay, if however, I mean, all of us, we are on a contest, have secured a vote from our constituency. I stole some from him, balancing. The election has been extended. If care is not taking the next day money, what will happen is people from his own side now either destroying the few that are supposed to get back, or you in Nigeria type of politics, you don't see the loser telling the winner congratulations. You must see them either complaining or trying to disrupt the process. For INEC to complain that the machines didn't work, have the machine ever worked in Nigeria? INEC machine has never worked.
Well, people may dwell in that opinion that it worked in some aspects, in some areas, in most areas it worked.
Yes. No, what I'm saying is, I didn't say it does not work, does not mean, as in, you must hear people complain. Jonathan complained that during his election, his own, it affected him too. But what I expected to say, okay, what would have happened was simple. Immediately, it didn't work. Trying to do it didn't work. You have the agent of other political parties there. You've seen that it didn't work. I want to tear the paper for him to vote.
You should go manual.
Go manual immediately. Now sign, authenticate it, vote and put it. If you rely on the machine, on the Nigeria face to say it will work, there is no way. I get it now. Because sometimes even your thumbprint might have mistakenly touched somewhere for some time, and it will start malfunctioning, which will cause rising tension somewhere. So, to me, INEC had so much time to prepare for this election, extending it with few hours. I pray, I know, because of the nature of ANAMBRA presently, I don't see crisis coming in at all. Because both the stakeholders will want to manage the situation. Yes, the situation, because they know that if they don't manage it, it will blow up to something else. Because the people they want to govern should not be seen suffering before the emergence of their candidacy. So, INEC again should use this one not to allow something like this happen in 2023 election. The reason is because 2023 election is a change of batting, not continuation. Batting from one man to another man entirely. I'm not talking about party. One man to another man entirely. So it will not, you can also come to tell us that because it didn't work in some place in 2023, the election should be shifted till the next day. Things like this, if at this jet age, Nigeria is still clamoring to tell you something did not work. Why are we even shouting when all of us have NIN? All of us have BVN. All of us have international passports. All of us have voters card. All of them connected to one system. It's for you to go there to say, this is me. Either you use my BVN or you use the voters card number, or you must see, okay, oh, this is the best way I take. Vote and go. INEC is supposed to buy into this BVN NIN matter and get everybody captured once. Take the people that are formatting, just get them to say, okay, you already have the portal of just to vote. If we still continue like this, we will be wasting money, wasting resources, wasting manpower, wasting time, and wasting resources. So, all right. Now, they should come up with a system. In a sane society, there's not supposed to be a holiday during 14 hours.
Okay.
Because it's for you to walk into this place, there's a mandate that will give you and show you This is my ID card. Okay, my BVN number. Oh, take. Vote and go.
Go.
Instead of this hula balu, sit at home mother, 34,000 soldier men, 36,000 policemen killing our people, police protesting, they don't pay them just because of election. This jet age is uncalled for.
All right. Barrister Mbanefo, you heard Obaraye. He said, as a politician, these are my permutations, so to speak. Now, does it mean that we are not yet ripe for electronic transmission of results because of this ANAMBRA experience?
No, it's not as if we're not ripe for electronic transfer of results. With all due respect to my friends' submissions, I think that the problem we have here is a problem of power. You know, our people appear to like political power so much. If you can remember, in 1960, Nigeria got her independence from the British government. And, 61 years down the line, we ought to be a free people that is independent, politically, economically, and otherwise. Unfortunately, again, we were again decolonized by Nigerians. Nigerians now decolonized Nigerians. The political class in this country has decolonized myself and yourself, all of us. And so we are now living under the whims and caprices of Nigerian politicians. They are the new colonial masters. And so elections in Nigeria, like you said, have never been free and fair. And the reason is that these colonial masters, called politicians, will always like to protect their interest and not the national interest. There is no big deal about ensuring that electoral machines functions on electoral day. But the political colonial masters will not allow those machines to work.
You call them colonial masters, they may exempt to that particular lane given to them. Be like, look, don't call us colonial masters, we are politicians, please.
They won't, because they also like to remain in power. They would like their party to remain in power. So they will do everything within the possible time to ensure that this thing doesn't work. It doesn't cost this country anything to make the system work. If we are honest to ourselves and we want to be free people, we want the system to function, nothing stops INEC from ensuring that these machines are tested a week to the election, or 2 or 3 weeks to the election, or even a week to the election. If a man can produce an Android phone, which all of us are using, and we are using it to, you can send me a WhatsApp message, I will receive it.
Yeah.
You can still send me a text message, I will receive it. You can call me, I will receive it. Then what's the big deal about you coming to cast your vote and that particular machine functioning? Like you said, we have other alternatives. The NIN is there, the BVN is there, even their number, their phone number is registered. Can that act as an alternative source of identification if the machine fails to work? So what is the big deal in making this work? Nigeria, I don't know how to describe us, all of us. Has INEC any reason to give yesterday what selection wouldn't have been conclusive? So I don't know, because the whole fear we had before was that of insecurity. Given that what is happening in the southeast, the agitation for Biafra, the Nnamdi Kanu factor, the issue of resource control, the issue of agitation for self-determination and all that.
All right.
The whole thing which have led to sit at home and this and that and that. If it was fixed, because the government of the day wanted to be fixed, what stops INEC from ensuring that this election was conclusive?
All right.
And so I think on the side of INEC, like I said earlier, it was a total failure on their own side. If there was no ulterior motive from the so-called colonial masters
Right.
of not ensuring that this election before was conclusive, because the
Barrister,
second day, Anambra
okay.
State was between the big party and the small party.
Parties. Okay. Barrister, allow you heard him. Do you think there's an ulterior motive in all of this?
That is speculation, and of course, that cannot be proved. But all we know that in Nigeria, the level of corruption that we have in the country, our attitude to life, and lack of fear of God in us, you discover that if Jesus of Muhammad come to contest election, they will not even have the money to buy the form. Because by their way of life, they were very, very simple. The foxes have holes, the birds have nests. Son of man has nowhere to lay his head. That was Jesus for you. Mama will tell you, the poor man will be in paradise finally before the rich man, and so on and so forth. But today, we will live our life. We are so desperate to acquire that power. We are not godly. We have place of worship littering the whole place. But where is the fear of God in us? And of course, the issue of people trying to manipulate the election is always there. It's like a football match. The INEC is the referee, but it's not the referee operating on the field that we can all see what is happening. So, at the end of the day, someone will be declared as winner, whether he rightly won the election or not. But as I've earlier said, if you take what does not belong to you, on Judgment Day, you will give account. So you can imagine you taking a seat for 4 years that belongs to your opponent. Umar said in one tradition that he who wins by fraud is not a winner. So, but on earth here you escape through, but on Judgment Day you pay the price. That may end you up in hellfire. So that will be the admonition for them.
All right. Thank you so much. Yes, briefly.
I want to depart from the suppression of Madeleine friends. The truth of the matter is that we should call a spade a spade. There are two economies in the entire world: the religious economy and the knowledge economy. All the countries that belongs to the religious economy. Of course, Africa as a continent, we all talk about this issue of religion. No economy is working in Africa. The countries that believe in the knowledge economy are the Western nations, and all the economies are working.
All right.
I think if we learn how to do things right, we should be able to get it right.
Right. Thank you.
Because God only help those that helps themselves.
Obara, briefly. Thank you. 30 seconds, Obara, quickly. Our time is up.
I wish the people of Anambra well. I pray that between, as the time ticks now, all will be peaceful. I foresee peace, and I foresee a party, the people's will prevailing.
All right.
Because if the people's will was not on the way prevailing, there would have been turmoil over this. So
right. Thank you.
I pray it ends this way so that the people will smile.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. I appreciate a wonderful analysis. Thank you so much. You heard them. The election is still ongoing according to the time given extension till 10 a.m. Just 9 or 8 minutes from now. Let's see who will come out tops in Anambra State. Well, relatively peaceful as against the palpitation of the heart when you talk about Anambra, IPOB, ESN, and the rest of them, but it was all brought under control. While waiting for the results to come out, let's see who will lead Anambra State for the next 4 years. Bye for now.